Hey everyone, it's Dominique and welcome back to my channel, Lunar Light Tarot. Thank you so much for being here today. You already saw that title, so you already know today's video is going to be all about what makes you unforgettable and basically what are your most memorable traits, okay? Today I have two cards for you to choose from. So pick a card. All right, here are two cards that you can choose from. Pile number one is going to be this Princess card. It says you can be your own knight. And then pile number two is going to be this Expectations card. And it says, don't seek anyone's approval. All right, as per usual, I do have the OG reading today, and that is a reading at the end of the video for my subscribers. And the topic of that reading is going to be, what are the current rumors about you? Okay, what are the current rumors about you? All right, I hope you had enough time to choose. We're going to go ahead and get straight into the video. Bye. Hey, pile one, if you chose this Princess card, this one is for you, of course. We're about to get into what makes you unforgettable, okay? What are your most memorable traits? So I can see just by you choosing the Princess card that what makes you unforgettable is that you're way more capable and way stronger of mind and spirit and will than people ever thought that you would be, okay? You guys could have like a look that usually makes people underestimate you in some way. I feel that you are definitely someone who's like underestimated, and people don't realize how strong you really are until I'm hearing you until you're pushed to the limit, okay? And then your strength really shows through. But yeah, you surprise people all the time with your strength. And that's what makes you really unforgettable. I'm also hearing that like the words that you say, like people are really shocked by like what you have to say. I'm hearing you hold a lot of like insight and wisdom, and people don't expect that out of you. And that's one of your most memorable traits, is that you be, telling the tea on people, okay? Like you really telling them what you really think, and it's usually really accurate. And I'm hearing bone chilling. Like what you say to sometimes people, what you say to people sometimes is very bone chilling, okay? All right, let's go ahead and see. What are your most memorable traits? For those who chose pile number one, what are your most memorable traits? All right, I keep writing and deleting text. Interesting. People remember how much difficulty they had when talking to you, okay? So, the most memorable trait is that you're able to really pick apart people's arguments when it comes to you and actually show them the truth about what they could be saying or what ideas they could be perpetuating, especially if they're, like false narratives. Like, say, for instance, someone tries to come at you with some BS. You're like, okay, this is why it's BS. This is reason number two why it's BS. Here's an example of why it's BS. Like, people cannot come to you with any kind of, any kind of deceptive motives, because basically you're going to pick it apart and be very logical about it, okay? And what makes you so unforgettable is that you're very logical. So with this, I keep writing and deleting text. People feel like they need to be really on their game when they speak to you. Otherwise, you're going to see through them, okay? What makes pile number one unforgettable? All right, we have spiritual, in tune, divinely connected, messages, and nature. So what makes you unforgettable is that you're very spiritual. People know that you're spiritual, and they believe in your spirituality. They say that you are genuinely in tune and that you are receiving some kind of messages. I'm also saying that some people could believe in spirituality because of you. All right, because they've seen like what you can do with it or how accurate you are when it comes to your spirituality, and they're like, whoa, this is kind of crazy. You could have had some like spiritual experiences with some of these people, and that really turned them on to spirituality. And that's one of the things that they can't forget about you, is that you're the person who kind of like put them on in a sense, okay? All right. I want to get to know more about you. Or you're unforgettable because you're kind of mysterious and people really want to understand more about you. I'm going to say that you're like an onion. You have lots of layers, okay? Lots of layers. And people are interested to know what's beneath the surface when it comes to you. Especially because we talked about earlier about how you have an appearance that sometimes people would perceive you as being like maybe not as smart as you are, or don't have as much willpower as you actually do. People perceive you to be it's like a little bit more surface level than you actually are, like way more surface level than you actually are. And so people, once they figure out that you actually have like a real brain under there, okay, it's not just good looks and it's not just vibes, okay, people are very fascinated by you. They're wondering like what your life experience is like and how you got here. So what's most memorable about you is definitely how deep you are, okay, how deep you are. All right, we have family focused, wants kids. and works hard for their future. So yeah, it's very memorable that you're a very hard worker. Some of you can even be workaholics, okay? And it's very memorable that you have a very fixed vision of like what you want for your life, okay? You're the kind of person who has like a 5-year plan, a 10-year plan. And if you don't have every single step planned out, you know what you want for your future. You have a very clear vision and you work really hard to get there. So people find that really attractive about you, and that's what they remember about you the most, is that you're such a hard worker and you work hard for your future. All right. Then we have seductive, siren, and natural flirt. So yeah, people find you to be very siren-like, definitely a natural flirt. So people remember about you is the way that you look at them, the way that you like maybe move your hands when you talk. They remember the tone of your voice. Okay, that's what I'm getting. They remember like the jewelry that you wear as well. Maybe you like wear like interesting styles, or you have like your own style. People definitely remember this about you, and they take that into account. They just feel like you're very unique and like different than other people. Yeah. And people feel like you're very different and you're very focused on like what you want for your own life. Okay. You have a lot of goals and ambitions. People find that to be really unforgettable when it comes to you. Okay. Now let's check out some tarot. All right. What is unforgettable when it comes to pile number 1? What makes them unforgettable? What are their most memorable traits? All right. Okay, we have one that fell on the floor. When I say when it goes on the floor, it counts times 4, okay? So we have the Queen of Swords here and also the 5 of Pentacles. What's most memorable about you are your boundaries, okay? What's most memorable is that you chose to focus on your goals, you chose to focus on your future rather than entertaining situations that would have had you down and out. All right. What's most memorable is that you don't have a problem with cutting off people, behaviors, habits that are leading you down a path that you don't want to go down. You know what I mean? You'd rather sever a friendship than have that friendship lead you down a bad path. And people think that that's really strong about you. That's what I'm saying. Like, your strength really surprises them. They didn't think that you'd have the strength to be able to cut them off, have the strength to be able to see through the BS, you know what I mean? And to be honest with yourself about what you are seeing. All right, what's most memorable? All right, they had the 2 of Cups that did flip out. And also the 9 of Cups in reverse. What's most memorable about you is the kind of connections that you can make with people. I feel that you're someone who's easily able to connect with people and understand people. I feel like you understand people on a really deep level, more than they have been used to before. I feel like you're the kind of person who can like read somebody, you know what I mean? You talk to them for a few hours and then you're like, hey, let me tell you something about your life. And it'd be so accurate. Maybe some of y'all are into psychology as well, or this is just a spiritual gift of yours to be able to read people like this. All right. And with the 9 of Cups in reverse, I'm getting that what makes you so unforgettable is that you have really high standards for your love life, and you just, your wish fulfillment is not just with any Joe Schmo down the street. You know what I mean? It's not with any Jane Doe. Like, you're very particular about the kind of person that you want in your life long term. Even though you make connections with people very easily, even though you may have romantic connections and they flourish and they're doing well, you still know, like, yeah, this person probably isn't the one, or yeah, I'm dating this person, but you know, like, I'm still looking for, you know, I don't think they're going to be like the one to last forever, or you're very like strict with what you want. Yeah, I mean, this person went on a couple dates, but you know, I'm not going to entertain them any longer. And yeah, the dates were good, but you know, I know what I want and it's not them. Like, people are very surprised that you don't just go for good enough. Okay. You're looking for the best. You're looking for better, best, you know, greatest, all of that. So that's what's very interesting about you, or like people find very memorable, is that you can have all of these great connections. Like, you do have a lot of great connections with people, but you're very selective about which connections you're going to allow to move forward into your life, because it's not just about what feels good in the moment. It's about what's going to be good for your growth down the line. And you're very tuned in to what's going to be good for you as you continue to grow as a person. Okay. All right. Let's check out the magical mermaids and dolphins. What is so memorable about you? Hope you guys like this new style of reading. Let me know what you think. Let me know down below what you think. Another one on the floor. Okay. And then we have empowerment. Okay. I love that. You are more powerful than you realize. It is safe for you to be powerful. Yeah. You're much more powerful than people realize. And that's what is so memorable about you, is the way that you actually empowered yourself. People are really shocked because they didn't anticipate that you would have this strength of mind and of will inside of you, and that you'd actually be able to empower and validate yourself. All right. I think that people sometimes look at you and they feel like, oh, this person, they look a certain way for other people. They act a certain way for other people. Like, it's not really genuine or whatever. Right. But when people get to know you, they realize that you treat yourself like this for you. You wake up for you. You chase after your goals for you, not to have a certain image, not to look a certain way, and not to impress certain people. This is all about your soul's growth and alignment with what you really want for your life. And when people get to know you, they realize that, wow, this person is not putting on an act. It's not a show. This is not a game for them. When they do things that are impressive, it's because they are impressive. They're not trying to impress anybody. It's because this is who they are, and they have fed themselves. They've built themselves up to be this person. All right. So I think that really surprises people, the way that you built yourself up, because a lot of people don't know how to empower themselves. And they very, very much so look towards outside sources to do that. Playing with the light, but but you're someone who's really focused on, like, how can I be my best self for myself, so that really, I think that actually inspires a lot of people. Okay, so it definitely inspires people as well, and that's what's so memorable about you. What is so memorable about those who chose pile number 1? Your positive energy is super memorable, okay? People remember the way that you made them smile, you made them laugh, you made them feel optimistic about their life. I feel that you have a really optimistic view on life, and you're always looking for this silver lining, even when things get hard, even when times are tough, you're looking for this silver lining. And people appreciate this about you so, so much. You make people think differently. That's what they can't forget about you. That's why you're unforgettable. You make them change their perspective on life to a more positive outlook, to a more hopeful outlook. You actually give people hope, okay? You teach them how to inspire themselves, how to motivate themselves, how to empower themselves. 11:11 when I'm saying this. So you actually help people create a new chapter for themselves and see what is going to be best for them in their future, and not just what they've been doing all along. You know what I mean? Okay, let's get one more from this deck, and then we'll go back to the white and yellow, and that'll wrap up the reading, okay? All right, we have pay attention. What's so memorable about you is that nothing gets past you, all right? You are sharp, okay? People be thinking that they can, like, pull one over on you, or they can get away with the BS, and it's just not true, okay? You are so sharp. People underestimate your mind, and that's what's unforgettable about you, is that, you may play along with it for a bit, but you knew what was going on the whole time. You knew. And if you didn't know the whole time, you figured it out, okay? But you are very conscious about people and their patterns, what's going to be good for you, what's draining your energy, and what is, uplifting you. All right. Yeah. People really think this is so interesting about you. And they find it really interesting that you are so observant. That's one of the things that they can't forget about you, is that you saw through them. All right. That you saw through them. Okay. Let's go ahead and check out the white and yellow deck one last time. And that's going to be the reading for today. Okay. What do you guys think of these shorter style readings? We're going to do a little more short style readings, All right, we have, I just don't see this working out, I'm sorry. So yeah, what's memorable about you is that usually you're the one to cut off connections. Usually you're the one to walk away from things or set boundaries because you know that they're not working. Okay, and that's so memorable because people are wondering, like, wow, how do you know when it's the right time to leave? How do you know when, when the situation is starting to turn, or, how do you know how to set these boundaries? Okay, that's what's really impressive about you. You have your personality is so appealing. Okay, so yeah, people remember your personality, all right? They remember that a lot, and they remember how you made them laugh. They remember how you made them feel. Make people feel special. That's what I'm getting. Really make people feel really special. All right, we have sugar daddy, loves to spoil, and chivalrous. People remember how other people treated you. People remember how generous you are and how generous other people are with you, with their time, with their energy, with their kindness. People remember the way that others react to you. Sugar daddy is all about, like, giving, right? So I feel like this is about giving to you. Like, other people love to spoil you. They like to be nice to you, like to give you attention and compliments. people that you don't know so well, people that you do know very well. It's not all doom and gloom, obviously. There are obviously people you had to set boundaries with that are coming through in this pile, but there are also people who have noticed like all the positive energy that others have to give back to you. You know what I mean? That they've been giving back to you. And that's what's so memorable about you too, is that you get along with so many different kinds of, should I just give in? You get along with so many different kinds of people. And people really love to, to give to you. People love to spoil. People love to make you feel as special as you make them feel. You know what I mean? So people remember that about you too, that like you were just like a fan favorite in a friend group, and a dynamic. You're just a fan favorite. Okay. What else? Confident, natural leader, shines brightly. Yeah, people remember how much you shine so brightly and that you're a natural leader. Okay. I put in the word leader. I don't know why I said that. But I mean, I'm just getting that as well, that you're a natural leader and you're very confident. People remember that about you too. I'm gonna say that when you walk in the room, the energy shifts, like next break. You know what I mean? People like to look at you because you have this aura about you that is really, really special and rare. I know that like, I don't talk about this on my channel that much, but when you're someone who really puts in the work and the energy into yourself to heal yourself, to be there for yourself, to, set appropriate boundaries and make sure that you're good, that is actually a rare thing. We're almost taught in this world not to do that. We're almost taught to be people pleasers and to just, give. And that's the right thing to do. And that's what makes you a good person. It's all about having a balance. So that way you can actually take care of yourself. And when you're in that energy, people do notice. It's all over you. You know what I mean? I think you guys know what I'm trying to say, because if you're out here giving to yourself and making sure that you're good, you're going to be paying attention to yourself. Your skin's going to glow. You're going to be, wearing clothes that are clean and that fit you and that you've been paying attention to. You know what I mean? And it's not about looking amazing all the time. It's more so just making sure that you feel good, you feel comfortable in the energy that you present out to the world. And that's what people notice so much about you. That's what's unforgettable about you, is that you're focused on your dreams. You're so seductive. You're so attractive. You take care of yourself. You guard your peace. You know what I mean? And you're very empowered. So some people out here really thinking that they could, get one over on you, and it's just, it didn't work. Try again next time, okay? Try with somebody different. All right, that's what I got for you guys today. I really hope that you like this reading. Let me know if you like this style as well. It's kind of like FaceTime style. Do like the reading. If you did like it, and subscribe to my channel, become an OG today, so you can watch the OG reading. It's going to be all about what current rumors are there about you, okay? So yeah, I hope you like this reading, and I'll get you in the next one. I'll talk to you later, okay? Bye. Hey boo, welcome to pile number 2. If you chose this expectations card, this one is for you. Let's go ahead and get into what makes you unforgettable, okay? So I can already see with the expectations card that you exceed people's expectations for you, and in beauty, in a life force energy, okay? But I'm getting especially in beauty, like you're much more beautiful than people expect you to be. I'm getting that people who talk to you online and then meet you in person, they're like, oh my God, you look so much more gorgeous in person, especially if you like work remotely or online, or you have a lot of Zoom meetings and you meet people in person. They're like, oh my God, I did not expect this. All right, I'm also saying that your personality is way cooler than people expect you to be, or you're just like cooler in general than people expect you to be. Like you're way more interesting and like vibrant than people expect you to be. And that's what is so memorable about you, is like you really blow people away. I'm also saying that if you are like, spiritual anyway, that kind of connection really goes beyond people's expectations. Like they may have an expectation of what it is to be a spiritual person, and then people meet you and they're like, whoa, this is like way more than I had thought that it was, okay? 111 when I said that as well. So let's go ahead and get into your cards. Okay, I'm starting off with the white and yellow deck. All right, let's go ahead and get into this, okay? What makes you so unforgettable? Okay, sorry guys. All right, wait. This one says, I'm avoiding conversation right now. I just can't take the heat. Okay, what makes you so unforgettable is that people know that if they try you, they're going to get dealt with, okay? That's so interesting. Like people know that they cannot come to you with any BS. Pile number one kind of got a similar message as their first message. But what it is that like you bring the heat in conversations, okay? And pile number one got the same message where it was like, if anybody comes to you with any BS, you're going to explain to them, okay, this is why it's BS. Here's an example of why it's BS. Here's exhibit B of why it's BS. You're going to really break down to somebody in a logical way, respectfully, why something doesn't make sense to you, okay? So people know when they approach you, they have to come towards you with like rock solid understanding, you know what I mean? To be able to, convince you of something. That's what I'm getting, okay? What makes you unforgettable? What makes you unforgettable are the words that you say in the heat of like an argument, okay? That's what makes you unforgettable. It's like whatever you say in the heat of an argument, some people really, really remember that. And I think that you spit a lot of facts, to be honest. And I don't feel like you're even like a mean person when you say it in a way that's like super rude or anything like that. It's more so that people understand what you're saying is truth and it speaks to a deeper level within them. And that's why they never forget it, okay? That's why people often will stay away from you after you've had like some kind of verbal altercation with them, because they know that they can't come back for more of that heat, basically, okay? That's what I got. All right, we have dream partner, perfect match, and soulmate. So you're unforgettable because people consider you to be their soulmate and their dream partner. Even people that you have split up with, they feel like you were their dream partner and they let you go. I think that for quite a few people, you are the one that got away. All right. I'm also getting randomly, from the card that you chose from, that you could be unforgettable due to your alternative appearance. Like some of you could have like piercings or tattoos, or you could have really long hair or really short hair, colored hair. Some of you could be in the LGBTQ plus community, all right? And you maybe just like look different than like other people, all right? And that is very memorable to people, the way that you dress and the way that you style yourself, okay? What makes them unforgettable? All right, plays dumb on purpose, hidden agenda, and observant. So what makes you unforgettable is that you're very observant of people and you wait till the right time to play your cards, okay? This is not to be confused with being manipulative, okay? This is more like you realize that someone could be trying to take advantage of you, but you don't know if they're trying to do that yet or not. Right? Okay, this is an extreme example, but say you have a friend over and like this friend is like known for stealing things. This has never happened to me. This is just an example, right? And you're just chilling with them, you don't really know what they're going to do yet. So you're kind of just like subtly watching them, and maybe you put something out in their sight that that maybe they would like and that you don't mind losing. You leave it out in their sight to see what they're going to do with it. You know what I mean? You play them on purpose. You just let things play out a little bit to see how people are going to treat you. And then you move accordingly from there. All right. So I think that's really interesting. People later on see the way that you had set them up, essentially. Okay. And the way that you let them, you give people enough rope, you know what they'll do. So that's what I'm getting here, is that you give people the rope and you see what they're going to do with it. All right. Look, oh my God, this one says, I underestimated you. You made it out of the mud. All right. People cannot forget the way that you pick yourself up out of a bad situation. Whatever you go through, it's like it never gets you down for long. All right. If people try to control you, it never works out for long. If people try to manipulate you, it always blows up in their face. All right. People try to make you insecure, then it doesn't work. You separate yourself. Like you always pull yourself up out of a bad situation. And yeah, you're just never down for long. So that's what people really remember you, is that, you're so strong. You're so strong. All right. What else are we getting here? All right. Plays victim, drama starter, and self-oblivious. Interesting. People remember, it's unforgettable, the way that you expose who really was the drama starter in a situation, okay? The way that you expose people who play victim. Because I'm getting here that you don't really do this a lot. I can actually see that you really more play dumb on purpose. And how do you play dumb on purpose and play the victim at the same time? I mean, you could, I guess, in some world. So what I'm getting here is that you let people create their own drama. You know what I mean? You give them enough rope to see what they're going to do with it. And when they do get caught up in their own mess, you're like, Wow, look at that. You're caught up in your own mess. And people turn to you and be like, oh my God, how could you let them do that? How would you let them do that? You couldn't, you couldn't prevent them from treating you badly. What is this? At you, pile number two. And you're like, what? You walk away, right? And then later on, people realize that, like, wait, what? We shouldn't have been mad at pile number two. We should have been supporting them. We should have been upset at this other person because they were the one treating pile number two badly. How are we going to blame pile number two for this person treating them badly? And then walking away. So what I'm getting is that you expose people who are actually drama starters, okay? And who are self-oblivious to the way that they start drama in other people's lives. Because for a while, I think that after these kind of events, people will have all kinds of stuff to say about you because they'll be like, oh yeah, like, sorry, this is funny to me. But yeah, they'll be like, oh yeah, pawn number two, like, they were all upset with me over X, Y, and Z, you know what I mean? But then it comes out that X, Y, and Z was actually X, Y, Z, A, B, C, G, D, F, D, you know what I mean? And there was a lot more stuff to be upset about. And then later on, people will realize, like, whoa, like, pal number two was the actual victim of the situation. And they were just standing up for themselves. And we were mad at them for standing up for themselves. That's crazy, okay? It's giving Love is Blind. If you know, you know. It's giving Love is Blind. Okay, let's go ahead and see. I'm obsessed with reality TV, guys. All right. What makes you unforgettable? Okay, what makes you unforgettable is, again, the words that you told people. You be having people up in their heads at night thinking about what you said. All right. I think that you really be spitting facts to people. Like when you're out the door, you really tell the person exactly why you're going. Okay. I think you make it really plain and clear to people that their behavior was not okay. And this is exactly why I had to bounce. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean you have to be mean about it. It doesn't mean you have to yell. You're very matter of fact is what I'm getting. But that kind of approach really stays in people's heads, okay? It really stays in people's heads, the way that you told them about it and how truthful you were about holding them accountable, okay? The way you hold people accountable makes you unforgettable. All right, we have the Knight of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune coming in reverse. Also, the Ten of Cups is also here. Okay, what makes you unforgettable is the way that you work consistently towards your dreams. All right. And the way that you continue to work and be there for yourself, even when things are not happening in your favor, even when it seems like things aren't going in your favor. Okay. So what I'm getting is that you're really persistent and you have a really clear goal for your future. All right. You have goals that you want to achieve and reach. And even though you're not totally there yet, you really have that vision here with the 10 of Cups. And you're always consistently working towards that vision. People feel like you do not give up. All right. And that's what's so memorable about you is that you do not give up. You are pushing towards the life that you want. Okay. You're not going to let anybody stand in the way. We also have the Empress here that came out. So what makes you unforgettable is your beauty. We got that first. Okay, what makes you unforgettable is definitely your beauty. I wonder if I should cover this. YouTube has been crazy lately. I'm getting that your chest, your cleavage can be really unforgettable. Okay, people have seen your chest. For my guys out there, or my people with pecs, your pecs are unforgettable. Okay, I said it. Your pecs are unforgettable. Also getting that your hair is like really, really attractive. Whatever hair you have, really, really attractive. If you have no hair, that's really attractive. Okay, people feel that to be unforgettable. But you have a different hairstyle, like maybe an alternative hairstyle that people find to be really, really attractive and unforgettable. Or you just have really, really healthy hair. People feel like, whoa, I really want to get my hair like yours. I'm hearing hair goals. Like your hair is like hair goals to some people. All right. What else am I getting? The way your face card. Wow, your face is so gorgeous. That's what I'm getting. And people feel like your face is unforgettable. Most definitely. Okay. Now let's look at Magical Mermaids and Dolphins card. What makes pile number 2 so unforgettable? All right, we have Mother Healing that came up. 11-11 at the same time. All right. As your feelings towards your mother heal, your desires manifest more rapidly and accurately. I'm getting an alternative message here. I'm getting that what makes you so unforgettable is your caring, nurturing ways. You're very caring and nurturing. You're very kind, but also you give people tough love as well. You give people tough love in a way that it almost reminds them of their mother. Sorry, guys. Is this what I'm getting? You kind of remind people of their mothers. And that's what makes you so unforgettable. awkward. People feel like you teach them stuff like their mother would. You know what I mean? Like really valuable life lessons. And that's what makes you very unforgettable. Okay. Wow. That's crazy. What else have we got? All right, self-employment. So people remember that you are self-employed, that you're working towards being self-employed, that you have a business. It's your business that makes you unforgettable. If you have a social media business, damn, people feel like they cannot get away from you. Okay, they feel like you come up on their For You page, coming up there in your people you may know. You know what I mean? Coming up in the ads, like for some of you who have ads. I'm just getting that, especially if you have social media based business or your business is like has any social media presence, people feel like they cannot forget about you because you be on their For You page, you be on their Instagram feed, like, they can't stop seeing you around. All right. Also, what makes you unforgettable is then the way that you work towards your business. And people feel like there's magical energy that surrounds your business as well. Even if your business is not based in any kind of spirituality, people feel like your business is divinely blessed. And that's why you're so unforgettable. Okay. Because you're on this upward trajectory. Okay. All right. You also have self-forgiveness. Okay. What makes you unforgettable is the way that you've been able to acknowledge the bad things in your past, acknowledge the person that you were, and forgive yourself, and then grow to be this new great person. Okay. It says, let go of old guilt and remember that you're God's perfect child. People really remember the way that you stay humble and you remember where you came from in terms of your mentality, in terms of the kind of friend you were, the kind of person that you were, and you actually are able to take accountability for your own actions and then grow up and move on and do better. You know what I mean? And that's the reason why you hold people to the same standard, because you're actually able to look at yourself in the mirror and be like, that wasn't right. And that wasn't cool. And I hurt somebody and I'm sorry. And I'm going to do better. And I have to do better. And then you proceed to do better. You know what I mean? People are actually shocked that you're able to hold yourself accountable. And you don't just brush your own mistakes under the rug. You fully sit with them and you fully apologize for them and you fully feel them. You know what I mean? So you can be able to integrate that lesson into your future and become a better person, a better friend, a better parent, a better student, anything. Yeah, people, that's what's unforgettable about you, is that no one has to tell you that you have an apology to give. No one has to tell you that, okay, like you hurt somebody, you need to account for this. You've been accounted for it. You have been, and you set things straight with people. Okay? All right, what else do we have? What makes them unforgettable? All right, I find your friends and family hard to get along. They don't get me. And on the back it says, they are not you. Okay, so what makes you so unforgettable is that you are the glue that often keeps people together, like a friend group or even like your family. Okay, you could obviously, but you could actually keep people like happy and keep the vibes kind of flowing. You may have this more of like a mediator kind of vibe as well, where you bring people together and they feel more comfortable around you. That's what makes you unforgettable. Okay, is that you're the glue that keeps people together. You also have muscles, toned, athletic. What did I say? Okay, it's giving body, yaddy, 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 yaddy. Okay, people feel like your body is what makes you unforgettable. Okay, you don't even have to be toned for this. Like, I'm just getting that your body is what makes you very unforgettable, especially if you stay in the gym. I feel like some of y'all are like thick and you be in the gym. You know what I mean? You want that squat rack. You know what I mean? Okay, people feel like that's unforgettable. That view, it's unforgettable. All right. Okay, what do we have here? It says badass, bad boy or girl, dangerous and hot. So yeah, people feel like you're very dangerous and hot because you give it to people straight. All right. And you have this alternative look about you, or you just look kind of spicy, right? You look kind of dangerous and hot, definitely dangerous. Oh my gosh. Because people feel like the danger when it comes to you is that people feel like you would tell them the truth. And they feel like the truth can be dangerous. Okay. Oh my gosh. Depends on what your truth is. All right. And then I have a lot of dirty thoughts and fantasies about you. And that's what makes you unforgettable, because they be thinking about you at night. Okay. Not at night, but yeah, they'd be thinking about you at night. That's what makes you very unforgettable, because how can you forget someone that you just, let me not. Anyway, so that's what I have for you guys today. Thank you so much. I really hope that you enjoyed this reading. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Become an OG today so you can watch the OG reading. It's going to be all about what current rumors are there about you, okay? It's going to be coming up in just a few seconds now, okay? Just wait a minute. I hope that you guys like the style of reading as well. Check out my description box for more from me, and that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Bye. Hello there to my OGs who's at the very end of the reading. I'm so happy to have you all here with me today. Thank you so much for being subscribed to the channel. I'm back after a quick 2-week break. Definitely miss you guys a lot. I'm going to be changing up the channel, as y'all know. I'm probably going to be doing more like 2-pile pick of cards, general channeled messages, might do readings without the cards completely, or just talking about totally different topics, like my favorite manifestation methods. Maybe try and like do one on camera with you guys where you can manifest with me. I'm thinking about doing wish videos where I actually light a manifestation candle for you guys and we all make a wish together, which might be fun. But yeah, I have lots of different ideas for the channel, and the videos are going to be coming out like shorter as well. So let me know what y'all think about the content. I really just want to keep y'all happy and fed, you know what I mean? But yeah, let's go ahead and get into this reading though, okay? What are the current rumors about you? You already know, we have to dive in, okay? What are the current rumors about my OGs? This one came out first. Your presence raises the social status of others. Okay, so the current rumor is that, and 11/11 when I saw this, oh my God, or 1/11. The current rumor is that when someone steps out with you, they automatically become more popular. They automatically start, you know, doing well in life. They start getting new job opportunities. They start looking better, you know, they start, their food starts popping off. Like, I'm just getting that when people the rumor is that when people hang out with you, their lives start to improve. And now you have this, like fairy godmother effect, like where when you're around somebody, their wishes start coming true in life. Okay. Okay, for as long as you're around. That's the catch. Interesting. All right, this one here, actually, I'm going to take these both. All right, the rumors are that you're spouse material, okay? We have spouse material, best friend, super sexy. All right, the rumor out here is that you're a whole ass spouse, okay? You're a whole spouse out here just waiting to be cuffed up, all right? The rumor is also that, like, if you're in a long-term relationship, people could assume that you and your partner are going to get married, okay? And that's the rumor going around, is that people are like, oh my God, they're definitely going to get married, that kind of thing, okay? But I'm also saying that people are just generally saying that you make a great spouse and that you would be like a really great life partner, okay? You also have flushed with cash. All right, so the rumor is that you got money. People are pocket watching you, babe, okay? They want to know like how much cash you have in your bank account, all right? And how can I get close to you to maybe spend some of that cash? Like, people really want to know like how you can afford the things that you have, all right? You don't even have to have a lot. Like, I was getting a message in a reading the other day where you put things together and it looked like they're a designer, but you got them off of Shein and Zara. You know what I mean? No shade to Zara, all shade to Shein though, because they're really messed up. We already knew this though. We already knew this, that they're not good for the planet. But yeah, people be thinking that like you are wearing high-end designer. Maybe you are, but yeah, people feel like you have a lot of money and they're wondering how you got it like that, okay? What are the rumors? All right, this one came out in reverse. We have artist, talented, and creative. So people know that you are a creative artist. The rumor right now is that maybe you're going through some kind of block, okay, or that you're trying to change things up. I'm trying so hard not to read myself, guys. I'm trying so hard. But yeah, people can feel like you're an artist and maybe you're going through some kind of like creative block right now, okay? Or that you're a very talented artist. That's the rumor going on about you, is that you're actually a very talented artist. And people don't know that about you. Wow, we have money is about to double. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the rumor about you is that you're about to be going up in funds and that your finances are going to be increasing. That's what they think. All right. That's what people think. I'm anxious to see what happens next. And people are very curious to see like what's going to happen next in your life. And that's what the rumor is going on around. I feel like it's giving a reality TV show vibes. Like people really like to watch your life because they feel like it's very interesting. Okay? People feel like you are very interesting. So yeah, that's the rumor going on about you. People just basically want to know like what's going to be happening next with you because you're very interesting to watch. What are the rumors currently? Ace of Pentacles. Like the rumor is about you're about to get like some kind of promotion or some kind of raise. The rumor is that you're about to get even more money. Okay, that's so interesting. Yeah, this could be even a rumor that's going around about higher ups at work. If you are like in like a job place, there could be a rumor going around that you're about to get promoted and you don't know it yet. Okay. For some of you, there could be a rumor that you're about to like your business is about to blow up. If you have a business, there's a rumor that's about to blow up. People feel like it's only a matter of time, and that's why they're watching you. Okay. All right, we have the King of Cups. No, Swords, my bad. King of Swords in reverse. The rumor is that you have an air sign person who's still watching you from their past. Okay. Or if it's not an air sign, this is somebody who in the past was, could have been manipulative with their words, or someone who purposely withheld information from you, maybe about a third party or about how they really felt about you. There's someone from your past who is very restrictive with their words, who is now watching you. That's the rumor, that this person still wants you and is still watching you, okay? Okay. Yeah, this is someone that you broke up with in the past and that there's like no more love in the relationship, okay? Yeah, way in the past. Actually, it could even be a recent breakup for some of you. But this is someone that you're over them, but they're secretly not over you. Okay? And they're watching you. Okay? I only made that face because I'm just like, get over it though. You know what I mean? Like, if you're over it, they should, pack it up, wrap it up. All right. So we have the Hanged Man. The rumor is that you have ascended, okay? That you're becoming enlightened in some way, and that you're growing a lot and you're changing your perspective a lot about what you want for your life and, what's going to be good for you. That's a really, really big thing. So yeah, that's one of the biggest rumors about you, is that you're changing your perspective on life and like what you want for your life. And the people just feel like you're very enlightened spiritually. That's what people think. That's a rumor going on about you. So people would basically say like, oh yeah, you want to hang around the OGs because they have this unique perspective on life. They're a go-getter. They're making money, and whoever they're around, they become their good luck charm. They always have good luck. The people that they hang around always end up doing like better for themselves in life. They all of a sudden end up with like great jobs or great opportunities that come towards them. Like they just be doing it. And I can't wait to see what happens to them next, because whatever they got going on, their touch turns everything to gold. They'll have the Midas touch. So those are the rumors going on about you. Okay, let's get a few more. What are the rumors currently being said about my OGs? Let's take this one here. All right, Five of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, let me get one more for this card. Yeah, Page of Wands in reverse. All right, I'm getting that the rumor is that the people that you cut out of your life are not doing so hot. All right, that they're currently watching you from the outside, and that they have a lot of like maybe small things like that they're passionate about. They're kind of starting up, and nothing's really taken root yet. Okay, I'm getting that people from your past that you had shut out, they're actually maybe like following your example in some ways, and they're trying to find like what is passionate, what makes them feel passionate, and like what brings them joy in life. Okay, that's what I'm getting. But people are comparing you to the people you used to hang out with as well. And that's part of the rumor, is that you're doing better than people you used to hang out with. And these people are just now starting on the path that you've been on, essentially. Okay, what are we getting here? All right, the rumor about you is that you're an eye-catching beauty. All right, we have electric chemistry and coquette. All right, so yeah, the rumor about you is that you're very eye-catching. You're just very beautiful. Your beauty is known from far and wide. That's what I'm hearing. And also that you don't have to do too much to be attractive. That's what people are saying as well. That's the rumor about you, is like you don't got to do a lot. You be showing up with, hair tied, you know, oh God, what did Drake say? Sweatpants, hair tied, chilling with no makeup on. Okay, thank you guys. I need you get that to me. Thank you. Yeah, some people be thinking about you is that you look really good. You don't have to do much. You also have genuine, boldly you, and authentic. Yeah, I can't read backwards. I'm sorry. Yeah, the rumor about you is that you're becoming more of yourself and you're becoming more unapologetically yourself. That's what's really great about you. People feel like, but the rumor about you is that you've been casting off what people want you to be and becoming more of who you actually are. So that's really, really exciting to a lot of people. I think that you set a really positive example to others about how to tap into who they really are and to not apologize for their truth and authenticity. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay, let's wrap some things up. Let's get some cards from here. Actually, no. Let's get cards from here. These are really fun. My multicolored deck. I'm getting more of these as well. But yeah, let's just see what are the rumors about you. And that'll wrap up the reading for today. Okay, they fall all over the place. But this one came out on top. It says, I'm secretly so attracted to you. You're so sexy. Okay, so people are secretly very attracted to you. And that is the rumor. You got these people out here with their, you know, their eyes going all big and their mouths hanging open. God. Okay, we have, I'm secretly hating on you. Why are you so blessed and I'm not? Okay, the rumor is that you got people hating on you because, you know, you're up right now, all right? You're up, for real. All right, then we have, I find your story inspirational. You beat the odds. I love that. Yes, that's the rumor about you, is that you beat the odds, for real. And then we also have, you're doing amazingly. Give yourself more credit. Aww. 11/11 now when I said that. So the rumor about you is that you're actually a little hard on yourself and then you should give yourself more credit for like what you're doing. That is so interesting. All right, that's what I have for y'all today. Thank you so much for watching my channel. I really, really appreciate you. Thank you so much for being subscribed to my channel and just for continuing to follow me through this time on YouTube. I've been on YouTube now for 4 years and a lot has changed in this past years. And, you know, I'm continuing to grow along with the platform and I'm just really grateful to have this awesome community that, like, you guys always back me up so much. And I'm gonna get mushy for a second, but you know, when I went on a break, I was a little nervous about what you guys would think and like, you know, what you guys think of me starting different content, but the overwhelming support that I got in the comments, it really, really touched my heart and it made me feel like, damn, like I just love this community that we have so much and I never want to leave. I really love you guys so much. Thank you so much for always supporting me and my channel. And, you know, I'll do my best to continue to serve you in the community and we all learn and grow together and become our best selves. That's completely what I want. So I'm just so grateful that you guys are here. So thank you so much for watching my channel. I'll talk to you in the next one. Okay. Love you guys. Bye.